Hey guys, Neca Kenner here again with another toy review. Now this time it's for one of my ultimate favourite line that Neca has done at the moment, and they're continuing to do it, and I can't wait to see what they do with some of the next kind of wave of Predator figures. These are the Neca Predators. Now these two are based off old vintage 90s Kenner designs from the Kenner Alien vs Predator line, and the two Predators are Cracked Tusk Predator on the left and Lava Predator on the right. The reason I love these figures is because when I was younger, the very first Predator figure I got was, Lava Planet Predator, not Lava Predator, but Lava Planet Predator. And here he is here, my vintage one, and this is the original one that I bought back in the 90s, and I got it, if I remember correctly, I got it as a birthday present, so it's been in my collection for a very long time. Now, main differences between this guy and the Neca ones, obviously the Neca ones are far more detailed in sculpting, but the old Kenner ones nearly all of them had removable masks, biomasks, and they had gimmicky projectile launching weapons, or on some cases they had laser laser weaponry. In fact, if I can just bring one in here, bear with me a moment. I've knocked over my light source, so bear with me. I have the vintage laser, I think it was laser eye or laser shot Predator, and the gimmick with him is when you move this up, it launches the projectile, and this little LED would light up. Unfortunately, I don't have any. I don't have batteries, or sorry, I don't have fresh batteries in them. I do have some batteries, which I will bring, which I'm going to try and replace them with and see if he works. But even back then, these guys had removable masks for some of these guys as well. He's one of the best ones one of the coolest designed masks that I had. He's kind of almost like a Predator Borg in the way that they designed his head, because if you take the mask off, he has kind of a bionic eye, and his hair is kind of done up in a top knot, which is kind of cool. But the review I'm trying to do is for the Neca one, so let me move those aside. Now, I do also have the Cracked Tusk Predator, which I will mention. The Lava Planet Predator was repainted in kind of standard Predator, well, kind of a standard normal looking Predator colour, which is what Cracked Tusk is. He's basically a repaint of this guy, just in kind of non-translucent colouring, and they stuck pretty close to the colouring and marking designs of him with the Neca figure, because in the Kenner repaint they gave him silver armour with the kind of tan brown body suit. The only difference is the weaponry that Neca gave him. Neca gave him the spear and the hunting disc. Now the hunting disc is removable, but unfortunately the loincloth that they use is a different one to the standard Predator 2 one, which has a slot that you can actually fit the hunting disc on. The hand can hold a hunting disc. It is a little tricky to get the fingers into the finger slots for the actual disc, but it can hold it. The other cool thing about this guy is he actually does have the extending wrist blade, as does the Lava Planet. Let's see if we can, is that all the way? Yeah, there we go, that's all the way out. So it does extend a small bit, and he has a hose going all the way around. Both Predators use the same armor piece, which is actually based off the Predator 2 figure. So the body armor is actually the same kind of armor that the Predator from the Predator 2 movie has. The spear is the same mold as the Predator 2 Predators, the open spear as well. Neca have done two versions of the spear, a closed version and the open one, so this guy came with the open version. The mask is quite a decent, quite an amazing sculpt. I love the kind of ridges going along the top. Unfortunately, The only downside of the Neca ones is that the mask on most of the Predators that they've done so far are unremovable. There's been a few Predators that they've brought out of recent that have removable biomasks, but unfortunately some of the earlier ones and a lot of them don't have the removable mask. Let me just pop his spear out. So just for articulation, he has swivel wrists that are on a little ball joint, single hinged elbows, the shoulders are up on a ball joint, or I think they're called universal joints, so you can go forwards, backwards, out and sideways. He does have a waist swivel, but I tend not to use them too much on the Predators because I've had a few of them over the years that have snapped at the waist joint. I think even Neca realised this, and in some of the newer ones, instead of having sort of a ball joint, as you can see there's kind of an indentation where it goes down into like a ball joint. They've just opted to go with a swivel. So I think some of the newer ones just have a swivel cut instead of this kind of ball socket joint. You have ball hinged upper thigh, double hinged knees, which can get quite a range of movement, and the feet as well are on a ball hinge, so you can get some ankle pivot out of them and forward and backward on them a small bit. And as I said already, the wrist blade is on an extension, so you can pull it out. Overall, I really like the Predator figures that they do. I don't think I've actually seen any that I haven't liked. This is the Lava Planet. As I said, it's quite similar in paint to the original. The only difference is the original has just a single big kind of blob of the yellow and black, whereas this one has the yellow black going throughout the body, and the back is completely plain, so there's no kind of colouring on the back, but it has the kind of metallic, same metallic red that's kind of phasing through on his armour as well, and the body shoulder armour is silver like the original toy. And again, this one has the exact same wrist blade, so it can extend out as well, and the exact same mouldings. He even has this, the only difference is he has, if I can rotate it around, bear with me, he has a different sculpting for, let me bring it up there, he actually has a different sculpting for the plasma caster. It's a unique one to him, whereas the one from the Crack Tusk Predator is actually reusing the same one from the Predator 2 figure, as you can see there. So there's my quick review. Hopefully I didn't go too overboard on it, but overall I really like these figures. As I said, Crack Tusk and Lava Planet were one of my favourite figures. They have done other ones in the wave, including I think Savage, and there is, what are the other ones? Hive Wars Predator, which is, or Hive Wars Warrior Predator, which is really good, based on a rarer version of the Kenner Predators. But overall, I hope to see this line of Kenner tribute Predators continue, and I think Neca has even mentioned that they're going to be starting to do some of the aliens, which I really hope to see, because they did some really out there bizarre designs for the aliens from the old Kenner lines, like Snake Alien, Crab Alien, Mantis Alien. They were all quite interesting designs. Even Gorilla Alien, even though it's pretty much the same figure as an alien warrior, but it had elongated arms, and sort of the gimmick was it had an acid spit, so it had a squishy head, so you could press it down and fill it with water, and then it would squirt water. I'm assuming Neca won't do something like that with the alien line, but to see something of that kind of style, because there was basically a giant, more bulky style alien, that would be quite cool to see. So there you go guys, hope you enjoyed my review, and if you liked it, click like. If you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe, and feel free to comment. I will try and get back to people who comment on my videos. I know I'm quite slow to do so, but I will try to get a comment or reply to everyone who does comment. So there you go guys, hope you enjoyed the review.